Hello! Welcome to day number 5 on Cyan Beach. Today, unlike the previous days, we actually have a lot to talk about because we have news. And oh boy, I'm pretty excited. Yeah. What can I say? Yeah. Let's go through the sleep research first, which might be snoozing again. Yeah. Not great, especially since I didn't use any incense last night. So I'm truly at the mercy of... I don't even know. Yeah, there's nothing I really want to catch. I could just hope to see more Ribombi or Cutifly for candy, but that's it. And Comfey, you know what? I'll take Comfey candy, that's for sure. So we have that. Kangaskhan, alright. Another rare sight, and the 3-star is nice. Ooh! A Ditto star. Okay, hold on. So we have the Mew Sleep, which I completely forgot about. That means... And I know there is a Larvitar Sleep, so maybe there isn't a Bagon. So... Okay. You gotta love Ditto's dopey face. Yeah, I'm only missing one now, so it has to be the Larvitar. Awesome, this has been a great week just for that, for new sleep styles. Slowpoke again, another one. I'd even take a Cleffa. Oh, wait, I can't. Cleffa is slumbering. Wow. That's the day of the Crocolore, I guess. That's insane. I love the dance. You gotta... I mean, it looks so stupid, the design. Crocolore is definitely a weird Pokemon. But that dance... Shake it, baby. Alright, well, great. Slowpoke is hungry. Oh, I could have... I would have gone with the Kangaskhan if she was hungry. I really have nothing to catch. Just... I'm not gonna waste any extra biscuits on any of these. So, I guess my only reasonable option is to feed the hungry Slowpoke. I can't believe I'm catching another one. Sure, whatever. By the way, Kangaskhan's stocks might be on the rise. I don't remember all of her ingredient lists. I do remember she has ginger. You know what? Because of that, I think I will send the Kangaskhan candy. It's also very rare. I think she also produces potatoes? But that's the extent of what I remember. But remember Ginger. Okay, slow dope. Quirky is neutral. And okay. Honestly, 4 out of 5. I like the helping bonus a lot. I mean, it doesn't mean much for a slowpoke, but alright. Last day of Good Sleep Day. I did bring over Salamence again because yesterday, oh boy, my team really compensated for the bad day I had before. Lots and lots of procs. We made a very good progress yesterday. And who has the candy? Cresselia. Good. We need to start stocking up for level 80 whenever that comes. Alright, but let's talk business. News. Hawlucha and the Summer Festival. So, first things first. Hawlucha, a new flying type, is coming to the game, and it's debuting during the Cyan Beach Expert Mode. In fact, it is going to be there, and it even says it is more likely to appear there than in other areas. Interesting. I think it's going to be an ingredient Pokemon, but let's go over Summer Festival. Curries are going to be set. We're getting 2 new curry dishes. Very exciting. And a Cramomatic. Interestingly enough, we have water flying and bug type Pokemon being featured. This also happens on the same Cyan Beach Expert Mode debut. So in 1.5 weeks. And I think I know why it's bug type and not fairy. But let's see first. So Hawlucha, a greater appearance rate. Obviously it's gonna be a 16p Pokemon. And we have a slew of Pokemon that are being boosted. Grubbin, very good. Mudkip. I mean, there are a lot of options. So obviously this looks like a great opportunity to go to Cyan Beach and probably try to catch them. As you can see, there's a lot. I was thinking for a moment maybe to go to Lapis because Hawlucha also spawns there. And because of the pseudo balance type, I could see Dratini. But it feels not the best option, and I will have to use the travel ticket. I am actually seriously considering going to Cyan Beach Expert Mode. And I will explain why, but let's look at the recipes. We don't know which one is going to be the stronger, but both have Fiery Herb and Ginger. We also have oil and beans and mushrooms. This is huge for several Pokemon that I will go over later. And this is really exciting for me because this might signal the beginning of a new investment. We still need to see the numbers for the new recipes, but that could potentially mean a lot of new options. This is really exciting, despite the fact that curries, I'm in a good spot with curries. Curries is still my best option, my strongest option. Although I could be wrong, I need to look at the salads options now that I have Ribombi. Maybe now salads might overtake curries, but I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't matter because we have curries sit. So, more options for curries for me. It really depends. As you may know, I am on the hunt for 2 specific Pokemon. One of them is here on Cyan Beach, which is Wooper, which I'm looking for an ABA Wooper for mushrooms and potatoes. And the other one is on Snowdrop Tundra, and that one is Citadel. Specifically ABC Citadel. Because the 2 of them together could make, with some help, which actually Swalot can help with that, with a little bit of extra mushrooms, I could make the Pumpkaboo stew with basically 2 Pokemon. Just the 2, and again, if I save some mushrooms or use Swalot or something else that on the side makes some extra mushrooms. And that is such a strong dish, which is why I was really trying to hunt for those. Unsuccessfully so far. I do have a decent Citadel, but I want a better one to really invest in it. But those 2 new dishes could potentially change my course. We'll have to see. Let's go over the team. I do believe I have a level up today. Ooh, Sceptile, so close. I don't believe we'll get there this week. But Swalot, level 60. Speaking of mushrooms, now I'm getting more mushrooms. And Salamence got 200 XP, which is fantastic. We have a way to go. It's a pseudo-legendary, but there is no rush. Let's see. Let's put back Swalloweegi. And now we're set again. Let's see something. Hold on. Let's make breakfast first, and then we'll go back to the box. Because I do want to talk about the supposed winners of those 2 new dishes, in my opinion. You know what? Kinda wanna try and fill up the pot today. I'm feeling generous. We're almost there. Yeah, why not? I'm not sure how many more ingredients Swalot will bring. Probably not a lot, but it should be fine. Okay, 8 more. There we go. So, Cyan Beach Expert Mode, the reason why I'm thinking about going there, despite 0 area bonus, is we don't know the requirements for Master 3, which is my threshold of going to a new island. But I think with a good camp ticket and the event bonus and the fact that I'm using... I'm having curries, I think I should do well enough, and that could be a good opportunity for me to go there and also raise the area bonus and enjoy the spawns and the bonuses and whatnot. It also has less spawns in the pool than regular Cyan Beach. So, I'm really considering that. Okay, let's again, it's a slowpoke, but this one versus this one. Yeah, this one gets Trigger M early, but this one looks not bad. Especially with all that speed and helping bonus, which is better, so I'm gonna swap out. Goodbye. And it's a slowpoke. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it's just for now. Whatever. Let's talk about the winners of the recipes. First and foremost, Ginger and Fiery Herb. Bam! My ABC Charizard. This could be huge. Charizard as a whole so far has suffered from less options for its ingredient list. The fact that both recipes use ginger and fiery herb could be awesome. And also sausages, one of them. The other option is Wooper for mushrooms again, although I don't have one here, but yeah. But Gengar, again, fiery herb. We have mushrooms in one recipe and oil in the other. So my ABC Gengar could really do well. Again, we don't know the amounts, but who knows? So this... Now, obviously, if you have AAB Gengar, this could be huge. Fiery herb and mushrooms, or AAC with the oil. Another one is Golem for beans and mushrooms. But Dratini again gets a win because of the fiery herb and oil. Another option. I'm still gonna hunt for the ABC one because it has more uses for me. And it still could be useful enough, just as good, if not more, than my ABC Gengar. So, you know, Dragonite is still dominating. The other one, I talked about Wooper. The other one, and this is huge, is Larvitar. Ginger, we have soybeans, and we have sausages in one of the recipes. I have this one. It's not half bad. But I have another one that I've been itching to use. I just needed a good reason. ABA, so amazing for ginger, more than decent for soybeans. Obviously depends on the recipe, but look at those stats. And it even has XP up. So for a pseudo legendary, that's huge. I don't need to invest anything in this one besides candy and dream shards. Just give me the reason to invest in this Larvitar. So for me, my shiny Charizard, Larvitar, and Gengar could all potentially really benefit from these two new dishes. So I'm really excited for this. I'm just waiting and hoping to see the amounts and the strength of the dishes overall. And I think there is a potential to make those dishes with 2 Pokemon. Now, I did mention that I think I know why the bug type is being featured instead of fairy type, because Cyan Beach. And the reason for that is the week after, we do get Tinkatink debuting and with the Horizons event. And I think because of that, they might be giving us another event that will focus on fairy types. And I'm still really hoping for Tinkaton to be a Berry Burst skill specialist of the fairy type kind. That's a redundancy. And if that's the case, it could be huge. And if the cards fall in the right way, I might do Cyan Beach Expert Mode back to back. I just need to know how much strength isn't required for Master 3. But I think with Good Camp Ticket and the bonuses, there's a good chance it might be enough. So it's really exciting. Really exciting. And Howlucha is awesome. I don't have a lot of expectations from Howlucha, but it could be a cool Pokemon to add to your roster. I think, again, ingredient specialist, probably with herbs, maybe ginger, who knows. But, yeah, exciting stuff. That's all for today, though. So, until next time, have a good one.